Good morning. I am at Parque de Cristiania in Chapala, and I'm headed out to our B&B in San Nicolas de Ibarra. It's nice being in the passenger seat for a change, not having to navigate driving. I really don't want a car while I'm in Mexico. I am enjoying being ridden around. So San Nicolas de Ibarra is only 5 or 6 miles from Chapala, and it'll take us probably a little less than 10 minutes to get where we're going. So enjoy the ride and check out the scenery. Station here in Chapala. At one time, Lake Chapala came up to where the train station presently is, and there was a train that left from Guadalajara to Chapala on a regular basis, and many of the government officials of the area purchased and built summer homes in Chapala. And you can see remnants of the train track. This is the historic train station. Now, typically there have been, it's a bumpy ride. Typically there have been concerts here on the weekend. We're passing right now a bar and lounge and a vivero that also serves as a eating and gathering place. But typically on Sundays at the train station there were some amazing musical concerts every Sunday at 12:30 with a new administration and new personnel coming in. Those concerts have ceased, at least temporarily. I'm hoping that they will start them up again because the level of entertainment and artistry was really amazing. Everything from concert pianists to jazz to folkloric songs, international artists, and that's what we had every Sunday at 12:30. So as we are traveling, I want you to see some other things. To the left up here is called Letriche, and we actually have a partnership with this spa that's inside for our guests. Amazing facials and pedicures, and also it's a great place to get some non-invasive cosmetic work done at prices far less and more reasonable than in the States. We just passed an amazing bakery where they make fresh goods every day. Some of their fare is gluten-free. It's called the Colibri Bakery. We pass it on what would be your left side of the road. Delicious, delicious, delicious fresh baked pastries every day. I'm not sure about the training of the chefs, but it's top tier, and I'm assuming that I am positive that the chefs have formal culinary training, just in the presentation and the taste and the flavor and the texture of the fare there. So we're heading on out to San Nicolas, and we have the beautiful mountains on either side. You'll see a lot of what I love about being out here is there are so many opportunities horses. This is a very rural area. You see the lake off to the right here. All that blue is the lake and also the mountains. There's a little bit of construction going on out in the area. And my understanding is that they're building a malecón out here that will be available for pedestrians in a couple of years. There will not be any buildings or shelters along the water's edge, but there will be a more of a formal path to get by. Animal shelters are very popular here in the area. We just passed one that I think it's closed because of lack of volunteer support, but the community is very, very, very favorable and loves its canines. And we are now getting ready to pass the town of Santa Cruz, which is off to the left. There's a really nice little coffee shop over there that I like to go to. They serve breakfast. I think they serve fare up through lunchtime. It's really a beautiful little coffee shop in the middle of the town. There are some artisans also who are in the town center. So we're continuing on our way. If we keep traveling, we will get to the town of Mezcala, which is 16 miles from here. There's a lot of historical significance to that little island. There's a structure that was once a prison, but the historical significance of Mezcala is that was one of the last strongholds in this area that did not succumb to colonizers, and they fiercely fought for independence there. So we've got beautiful terrain. It's been green. We had a lot of rain this summer, so we had a lot of green. It's still very green, even though it's winter here. In the next couple of months, things will become more brown, and then when the summer comes, there will just be a burst of greenery everywhere. See structures and homes along the way. So, but even when it's dry, there is just beautiful flora, flowers, beautiful colors all year long. It's beautiful. Oftentimes we'll see horses on the side of the road grazing, or cattle, cowboys, young women on horseback out here today. I'm not seeing a lot today, but it's very common out this way. And every season brings something beautiful and something different. From the planting of the corn to the harvesting of the corn, every season has something special to offer. And that's in water treatment. And over to the left, we have, I know that we grow some grapes over on the left, and some other crops. And we are approaching the town of San Nicolas de Ibarra because of, you can see it because of the beautiful archway that we're about to pass. Beautiful homes, as you can see on the left and on the right. You see the town cathedral, which is the yellow and orange building off to the left, which is really only, honestly, about 100 yards from our B&B. And we are now entering San Nicolas de Ibarra. This is a town that was founded by a family about 100 years ago. Some of the family live in California, but many of the family stayed here. This is also a summer home for the Californians to visit. And and many in the town are related. Many people have the last name Ibarra. Off to the right, we see Miss Mary's taco stand, and she creates great tacos. And we are actually located we passed the San Nicolas de Ibarra sign a few moments ago, but we are located directly across from that sign, so it's a great landmark. And off to the left, you can see some apartments that are very nice inside, very well made. There are apartments as well as private homes behind those gates. And here we have the local bus line comes right to the area. Look at the lake off to the left. Isn't that not just beautiful? But we have the bus that drops off pretty much directly in front of our door. And off on here we have a car wash. We have burgers, restaurants. We have a gelato establishment, which is delicious. As you can see, there's more private homes in the back and down the street. This is a traditional Mexican pueblo of about 6,000 people. 6,300 people, I think. So the really wonderful thing about here is we get to know our neighbors. We are located in walking distance to the Oxxo, which is the equivalent of a 7-Eleven in the United States. Another apartment building with a number of units, and here we are at our B&B. So it took us just about 10 minutes to get out here. We're located directly next door to a pharmacia. And since I have not been here since yesterday, I see some things I need to pick up. We do know that in the community, people do find shelter underneath our garage. It's a very loving community. We try our very best to support our community members. And you can see our landscaping. And there's a good view of the building. The locals call this the Casa de la Cabeza, which means the house of the head, because we do have a replica of an Olmec head in our front yard. How awesome is that? Alright, so stay tuned. This is part 1. Stay tuned to part 2, where we'll go inside. Thanks for watching.